What's up YouTube, Tech Review Guru here. Today I'm going to do an unboxing of the Rii Dual Mode Multimedia Keyboard. This is a newer device that I recently received. I received this around the same time that I received the last remote, the i25 Mini that I just did with you guys. This remote, just to remind you, still actually currently one of my favorite remotes as of today. I've been using it quite consistently, and I will be doing a review video on the actual use of the device here soon. And if you guys can remember my very first video, I did the original Rii keyboard air mouse remote as well. This one, still a great remote, but huge fan of this one due to the rechargeable capabilities. But onto this new device that I just got. I think you guys are going to take a liking to this. I know I certainly am, and I'm quite excited actually to open it and go over it with you guys. So nonetheless, let's get to unboxing it. Alright, so first thing we see here obviously is the keyboard. It's got a film over it to protect it. I'm going to go ahead and just peel that off real quick. That's my favorite part of unboxing anything, is getting to pull off the nice plastic that comes along with it. And just at a first glance, looks pretty nice. It's got a trackpad here on the top instead of usually where you typically have them at the bottom here. We have, looks like a mouse control button. From what I've read, we have a Bluetooth 1, 2, and 3. We have a volume up, volume down, a rewind, fast forward, play, a mute button, power button. We got a couple Wi-Fi modes here, home button. I'm assuming this light is a backlight for the keyboard. We'll find that out here shortly. And the next thing we have is the receiver. Seems like all of their devices come with this same style receiver. Now whether they're all compatible with each other, I don't know. That'll be something that we'll have to maybe find out later on down the road. But typical receiver that you'll see in all the Rii remote and obviously now the keyboard devices as well. It says instructions, data cable. This is very similar, if not actually the exact same as the one that came with that i25 remote that I did in my last video. So I got a charger. This seems like just some type of extender for the receiver. Maybe if you have a device that's a little bit too far out of the way or hidden, maybe something behind, like on an Android TV box that's put away in a cabinet or something, you need a better reception. I'm assuming you can plug this in here and extend your receiver. We also have our instructions. So we got a quick guide. We have a user manual here, and it looks like it says we have a leather case as well. So we'll go ahead and open that up. And as we can see here, looks like there's a spot for the receiver, probably your charging cable maybe, and then the device itself looks like it has some magnets attached to it too. Keeps it closed, clean and safe. Easy storage, easy compact. It's very thin, pretty portable. You can throw it in your backpack. Ladies, you can put it in your purse, wherever you need to take it along with you for whatever you're using it for. I would say this is probably really good for any type of tablet, maybe even the Microsoft Surface, or whatever takes Bluetooth or a USB, even your laptop as well, if you prefer to use something wireless and a little bit more smaller and compact. Okay, so the device here, just for perspective, we've got all of your keys that come on a standard keyboard, including now our mouse, track keypad. It has a clicking ability. We got our volumes, our plays, our rewind, fast forward, home button. This is your cursor, your OK buttons. All the buttons are hard plastic except for your play and pause and your OK. It seems like everything else is like hard plastic. It's got a chrome bezel to it. Nice finish. It's very clean, very professional, very thin. Takes no batteries. It's got a rubber grip on the top and bottom. Keeps the device from sliding. Sits fairly flat. It's got a little bit of an elevation to it. Not much, but all in all, I'd say it's pretty comfortable. We're going to give it a see if it's got power to it, see if we can turn it on. Just get an idea of what it looks like when it's lit up. Okay, so as you guys can see, that's what it looks like lit up. I'm going to hit this light button here. So the keys are very well illuminated. That's a great plus in my opinion. Next thing I'm going to do is we're going to just give it a quick test run on my iPad. Let's give it a test run. We will go to Safari. And we're going to just type in Google here. Give you guys a good view of the iPad. See, we have google.com. Hit enter. And let's type in let's see here. We'll go to yahoo.com. There's President Obama's farewell. Okay, so we do have some feedback here. I can hit this arrow down and, we're going to be able to scroll. So that's good. I'm going to give the trackpad here a shot as well. I just want to see if that's also going to be user-friendly or not. It doesn't seem to be giving me any response. So it seems like unfortunately you're not going to be able to run the trackpad as easily as you'd like to. Trying a couple other buttons here just to see if I'm maybe doing something wrong. We do have a volume up and down. We have a mute button, and that works. Let's see what the home button does for us. Okay, so home takes us back to the home screen. That's nice. Just be great if we could scroll through using the trackpad. But okay, so we can at least do it with these arrows as well, these guided arrows. And I very well may be doing something wrong here. If I figure that out, I'll be sure to update this video, or at least post another showing more in-depth use of this. Again, this is just my first time unboxing it and running through the device, giving you guys just a general idea of how it works. I don't see it highlighting anything either, so it looks like you may be forced to still touch the screen in order for it to select something. Again, I could be wrong, but I'm not seeing any alternative ways of doing so. Spacebar obviously is like page down, so you get a little bit quicker of a scrolling. Backlight stays on, as you can see, so that's a big plus in my opinion. Now, on your computer, I'm assuming that this is going to work a lot better. This is, for tablets, they're touchscreens, so they're primarily made for, physical use. Am I saying that, that's what you're going to buy it for? I don't know. It's just an easier thing if you're, maybe writing out something on a WordPad document, or, you have to write out a lengthy email and you don't want to touch on the iPad the entire time. or if you want to use this for your personal home laptop, that'll be good too, as far as typing out things and having maybe the comfort of the keyboard sitting in your lap, or just not being forced to have your arms sitting on top of a large keyboard on top of a laptop. There's a couple of various things that may be a little bit more beneficial. Or hey, those that are using this at nighttime or in the dark, I like the fact that you have the backlit keys here for your availability. It makes it a little bit easier for those that are trying to see what they're working on or what they're typing. I also have intentions of utilizing this on my Android TV box and seeing how well it responds to that, working with Kodi. I think that it'll be a nice addition to have. I got a couple boxes that I need remotes that I'm trying to replace. Again, I use this one, but this one doesn't have a backlight to it. This is the original, and then I have the rechargeable one, which again has no backlight to it. And this one is my second one that I've ever gotten, which I am a huge fan of. The only thing I wish it had was a backlight, but that's something I can deal with. Having this keyboard is going to be pretty nice. It's a little bulky to have for an Android box, but definitely do the trick if I can type things and see what I'm actually typing. Alright guys, well that's the end of my tutorial. If you liked what I hit the thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are, and I'll do some more work on this keyboard and see what we get out of it. Hopefully I can get a little bit more feedback on the actual use of it. I'm gonna mess around with this for the next couple of days and really just get in depth and see how everything works. I want to also get a good idea of how long the battery life is on this keyboard. Luckily, it came charged. I don't know if it's fully charged, so I'm going to take tonight off and charge it for the night, and then start ahead by working on it tomorrow and seeing how long I can go before it dies. Alright guys, thanks again for viewing, and again, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe.